Hi, this is Coach Charles with Fit Health USA here in Herndon, Virginia. What's our topic for today? So I got a question in. I eat salads all the time. Why aren't I losing weight? The first thing I want to tell you is there isn't any real magic in eating a salad to losing weight. And you've probably seen dozens of magazine articles and been watching the evening news and talked to a dozen friends who have all told you, oh, just eat some salads and you'll immediately start losing some weight. But let's take a look at what a typical salad might look like and why you might not be losing weight eating that salad. So if you go to a salad bar, any kind of local salad bar, you'll see an array of ingredients that are out there. And there's some ingredients that are going to be really good for you and others that aren't so good for you. And some that are tastier and some that are not quite so tasty. And so I find that most people are able to enjoy healthier vegetables and such by eating them warm, eating them cooked or grilled, something like that. So with a salad, most of the salad greens and other fresh vegetables that you might put into the salad have a tendency not to have very much flavor, especially if you're eating commercially grown fruits and vegetables and such in your salad. Now, if you're getting salad ingredients from your local farmer's market, they probably have a lot more taste, and many organic vegetables have more taste as well. So what might go into a normal salad? So I tend to observe what people are eating everywhere I go, and I tend to observe what people are doing for exercise and everything else. So it's not a big deal for me to just kind of check out what people are getting at the local salad bar. So usually there's some kind of different array of leaves that are there, and you've got everything from iceberg lettuce all the way to spinach or romaine, and maybe a couple of various darker green kind of leaves depending on where you are. And I think the first step that I see most people doing that is a mistake is using the iceberg lettuce, and that's because there's just not very much nutritional value in that iceberg lettuce. And if you're constantly filling your body with foods that are just filling you up and not providing a level of nutrition your body's looking for, it's going to seek out additional nutrition by trying to eat more food. And it's going to tend to want to eat less nutritious foods because in the past, when you've been full, it's typically because you ate something that wasn't good for you to fill you up. In my own background, I used to eat a Snickers bar all the time because I believed the commercials that said when you eat it, it satisfies you. And it certainly did. If it was 10 o'clock at night and I was really hungry and I ate a Snickers bar, it would fill me up pretty well. Now, that might not last more than an hour, but it would fill me up. So our brain makes this connection between the crappy foods that we like to eat and being satisfied. So again, if you start out your salad with something like iceberg lettuce, there's almost no nutritional value there. You're going to eat that, your body will fill up at that time, but then later on it's going to want some kind of crappy snack, like maybe some potato chips, because it's not staying full. All right, now, on top of the iceberg lettuce, I frequently see things like maybe diced ham being thrown on there, maybe somebody only using the whites of the eggs. In fact, one of my clients, Jennifer, was in here the other day telling me all about people she was observing at the salad bar, and they're picking through all of the eggs and just looking for the egg whites to throw onto their salad. And at the same time describing to their friends how they're eating so amazingly healthy, and yet they weren't putting on anything like broccoli or cauliflower, real vegetables into that salad. If you're only going to eat the egg whites, sure, you're getting some protein out of that, but most of the nutrition, most of the vitamins and minerals that you're going to find in an egg are in the yellow part of the egg. And if you think about this logically for a little while, all the components that are necessary to bring life to a chicken are present in that egg. So if you want to get all the nutritional value that an egg has to provide you, go ahead and eat both the egg white and the egg yellow. And obviously if your doctor has told you to stay away from eggs, then heed what your doctor is telling you. But I've had a number of clients who had higher cholesterol who added eggs into their diet for the first time in maybe decades, and along with proper exercise and other healthy eating habits, watch their cholesterol level drop. So I think if you look out on the internet, you'll find quite a bit of research and discussion on the pros and cons of eating whole eggs. I can just say if you're going to eat eggs, go ahead and eat the whole egg is my recommendation. This typical salad you might see would be like iceberg lettuce, and then maybe some of that ham stuff. Maybe they put on a couple mushrooms, and they might put on maybe some green peppers, maybe a little bit of onions, and then they go over to the dressing side and they put in that ladle, they load that ladle up and put it all on top, and then maybe they go back in for a second dip of the ladle in there, and they really put it all on there. So because the salad they're eating has no taste to it whatsoever, they figure the only way they're going to get that taste is from the dressing itself. And so, honestly, they may have been better off eating a hamburger and fries. So, what might a healthy salad look like? All right, well, first, let's start off with our base with the dark greens that you're going to find there. So, some romaine lettuce, maybe add on to that some spinach, all chopped up, mixed up. And then I like to go for the multicolored peppers. So your green bell peppers, your red bell peppers, your yellow bell peppers, your orange bell peppers, maybe a couple different colors of onions, the white onions, the purple or red colored onions. I look for some red cabbage to put that on there as well, and then I'll throw on some it really kind of depends on what's available at that particular restaurant. But some broccoli, some cauliflower, and maybe throw on a couple of olives, give you some good fat. I'll look for some sliced chicken, some sliced steak, or something else like that that you can add to your salad. And then, how you doing, Tom? Welcome. I'm doing a video. It's all right.
We can cut this part out.
We can cut this part out. Good.
Yeah.
And then,
What were we doing?
let's see. So you got the. Oh, and then what are you going to do for your salad dressing? I think the simplest thing you can do is drizzle a little bit of olive oil, and if you really enjoy it, add a little bit of vinegar to it. But I want to be able to taste my salad. I don't want to just taste the salad dressing. I want to be able to taste the actual items that are in my salad. So that's what I recommend. Don't use the iceberg lettuce and all of the other non-nutritious things that you're going to find at the typical salad bar. Go for the dark green leafy things, get a variety of real vegetables to put on there, and then top it with some sliced chicken breasts and finish it with some drizzled olive oil, maybe a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Thank you.